it is a nice, cold, rainy day here in the Pacific Northwest. So I'm going to show you my two favorite useless cars. My 2012 SL63 AMG and my 2011 E350 convertible. Both are the worst examples of these beautiful cars that you could possibly find. Not only were they the cheapest, but they have the worst title history. My 2012 AMG, well, it was a lemon law buyback at 3,000 miles or so, and then it was rear-ended and salvaged after that. I brought it up from Florida, nice and sunburned. It's a terrible car, but man, do I love it, and man, do I love the horsepower. It's absolutely useless. I can't get my daughter in it, I can't get groceries in it, but it sure is fun to drive. My 2011 E350 I just got from Florida. Not only did it already have a salvage title, but the dealer lied to me and it went through a hurricane. We'll go through more of that here in just a few minutes, and of course we're working on the Aston Martin today as well. I bought this car out of Florida in late September before the hurricanes. And I had a hard time getting it shipped, so it sat there for a while when the hurricanes hit. And I called the place I bought it from to make sure that it didn't get caught in the hurricane. And they said, oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. The hurricane didn't come anywhere near us. Well, when the car got here, it told a completely different story. The trunk is full of sand, the inside is full of sand, the inside of the windows were covered in salt water. The window tint is peeling and delaminating. The wood trim is delaminating. So the really messed up thing about that is the minute I bought this car, I clicked to buy it now and paid for it, my insurance automatically took over. So if they had just said, yeah, sorry, you got hit with the hurricane, my insurance would have taken care of it. But no, now I've got a saltwater taffy car that I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with. All right, Antonio, who do you want to be in today on the power steering pump's already on, the belt's on.
Oh my god. Did we get new tire ends?
No, we did not get new tire ends yet. So we can't do tire ends, but we can do, like the rear inner wheel wells.
Oh, we have those?
They've been out back for months.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we got those, so we put those in, button that up, and then we can run it for the cooling system first. Antonio, wake up! Antonio, you want some coffee for your hangover?
Yes.
These are the plastic inner fender liners that cover all the suspension and everything inside, keeps all the dirt out. They're just covers, basically.
Yeah,
That's garbage.
okay.
Yeah, that's garbage. So I'll need to wash the fronts.
We're gonna wash these.
Yeah, you want to use our new parts washer?
Sure. Boy, do I.
We used to just have the one with the brush and the pump and it clean everything out and clean the grease out of it. But this is a fully automated parts washer and degreaser, so it should get these clean, very clean in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm excited. Heat off.
on.
It melted.
What?
Not bad.
That's like brand new. I found a settled
This is
insurance company on the
why
truck.
you never use these rags on your car.
So Nathaniel found my gimbal. I couldn't figure out how to make it work, so we'll see if he can.
So, the new part has a different bracket, so this doesn't quite fit properly. This won't line up with the new leak detection pump. So, we're going to remove that one, the entire bracket and assembly, and swap the pumps. That's where stuff is.
Sure it's just a moment? Oh, okay, serves me right.
It's as simple as just putting my stuff back together and removing the other one because there's nothing new about it. So, we're just going to go ahead and swap the entire assembly. Let's see if our parts are still where we put them. Pretty sure they're all mixed up now. Right, rear, wheel line. Let's hope significantly more on the right side than the left side. Not sure I like that. Is it? Probably. What is this stuff?
This is interior, I think.
When you're working on an Aston Martin, some stuff says Volvo, some stuff says Ford. You never know what you're going to get, but it's all Aston Martin pricing.
Oh yeah. There she is. Oh, that's right.
Could you use this one back here?
I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. Self-tapping screws into here.
That can get.
It's gonna be one of those little 90 degrees.
And I don't have a problem with that. I mean, we put this whole car together with wood screws and duct tape, so why not a little more? You're just going through the bracket.
Well, I'm not even going through the bracket.
No?
Nope. I'm gonna go right through.
You just get rid of the bracket.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work. There you go. Do your magic. Slight modifications.
We're gonna look at the car real quick and make sure that this.
I think it had studs.
I think so too.
Spit on it.
No. Do a little reference checking. So right here we see that this is where our bracket was for that. And all the little holes around it. We just had more studs on that side. Okay. Little things you don't realize you need until you need them. Hopefully dope. Crazy, we still have snow, man. I've made it down to this. I think this is all garbage now. The old wheels, the old harness, one fender, a hood. That one we replaced with carbon fiber. A lot of progress. Essentially what I was looking for is that this had a bunch of studs for all these to kind of clip into, and it had more holes for all this stuff. Kind of tuck this all the way nice and neat. But we're gonna have to make it look pretty.
Nice job. How'd you get in there?
I just used the little bits you got.
Yeah?
The little silver case, the blue point.
Oh, okay. Well, good job.
Yeah.
I'm selling cars. What is that? What is that?
That's garbage. That's why it's right there.
Uh-huh.
It's
Don't-
not on the ground.
Don't leave it there, Paul.
Well, mine are always picked up.
Yeah, he's on, what else? He was on.
I really hate this game.
Full video is going to be Antonio digging through parts.
Yeah.
Do I happen to have them there? I think I do. Always take all the hardware off of old parts before you throw them away.
All right, car sold.
Yay!
Yay.
More money for the Aston.
More money for the other bills.
Oh, yeah.
Taxes.
Perfect. Get there.
Oh, you're finally putting it in.
Yeah.
It's only been all day.
Yeah. But it's gonna be nice, and we're not gonna fight anything.
Then you get to do engine stuff.
Yeah. What I tell you.
Not butt stuff, engine stuff.
Oh, I thought it was one and the same.
I'm lost. Just spend my money and tell me when we're done.
Doing that nice and curved like that.
There's a little tab right here.
This goes like.
Yeah.
Yep.
makes it feel a lot more completed.
You know, it really fucking does.
Well, this is our orange elephant in the room. This is our free forklift our neighbors gave us about a year ago. It's really nice of them. Had some issues with runnability. We got it running right. I've decided I'm gonna paint this hot pink and black. I asked my daughter what color she wanted me to paint it, and that's what she told me, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna use House of Color material on it. It's gonna turn out pretty badass, I think, for an ugly old orange forklift.
Yeah.
Any problem with it being pink?
Fuck no.
No?
Secure my manhood.
I wanted to paint the Baja Bug that House of Color hot pink.
Yeah.
Really.
I thought we were gonna do that.
My wife was like, no. I'm like, why? I think it'd be awesome. We're gonna paint something pink, damn it. No, I'm glad we didn't wrap this car though.
Yeah.
When we're 100% done with it, I'll send it to APC and have them do the ceramic coat and the paint protection film. One side done.
One side down.
Steve put the passenger mirror in and the window and didn't clean the junkyard marking off before he did. The tie rod ends on these, the inner tie rod ends we made work off of Mitsubishi Lancer Evo because Aston Martin won't sell them aside from selling a rack. Well, the outer tie rod ends, we changed them and didn't realize that they had sleeves on them to take up some of the gap. So we've got some slop in the wheel because we can't get the tie rods tight. So that's something that we're gonna order those. They're gonna take 3 to 4 weeks to get here. Doing these cars just take that long. And when you come across something like that, it sets you back. If we had all the parts and everything we needed, we'd be done with the car already. But it's just sometimes it's impossible to know what you're gonna need up front, especially, you know, with the magnitude of this job. Like Tavares with his McLaren, I think it took him, he worked on that car every single day and it took him a year and a half to get it done, and multiple shops working with him to get it done. So we're just doing this on Saturdays and doing customer cars during the week. So all in all, if we had worked straight through on this car and had all our parts, we would have been done in probably 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been the equivalent, but instead we're doing 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday. So it's not taking us quite as long as some people might imagine. They might think, guys, you guys have been working this car forever. Well, we're not. We're fixing customer cars. We're doing other things, and we're waiting on parts. Mostly it's just waiting. It's not like it is on TV when everything's done in an hour.
Well, we're actually taking the time to go through and pay attention to detail.
Yeah. I do crack jokes about wood screws, but there's not one in this car, I promise. Well, there might
That
be
you
one.
know of.
There might be one. Is it on the box? Thank you for not doing that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Pisses me off. Lift the car up, watch the whole thing shake and bounce.
Yep.
Where's my mirror cap for the other side?
It is up there. Right there? In that bag right there.
Here?
I believe so.
No.
No?
Washer pump.
Washer pump.
I'm tired of looking for stuff. All right, let's go see my office. I don't think it's in here, Antonio.
Okay. It's here.
No, it's not in here. What is in here? Honky Tonk Man's Intercontinental Championship belt, signed by Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Authentic.
Ooh, yeah.
Real deal. There's the certificate of authenticity. Yes, I waste money. I think it's wrapped in foam.
We got a new tire.
I forgot about that.
Is that?
You ordered me 2. 2 sets.
Oh, here it is. Found it.
That should not be in there.
That should not have been in there. Got it.
No problem.
Oh, I did. Okay. So
We need a mirror.
A lot of things are interchangeable on these cars. Like the doors on a 2007 are the same as a 2015. The window glass is the same as a 2000 and a 2015. The mirror apparently is not, because there is not a chance that this is going to work on this mirror, whereas it did on the other side, which is the original mirror. This used one came off of a 2007.
Oh, wait, that's a new mirror?
That's a new mirror.
No!
Yep. That one was original to the car. The mirror cap that ECPS made us out of Poland fit perfect. This one I got off of eBay. And it clearly is not it. God, that was like $700.
No.
It's not right. It's smaller.
It's shaped different. Completely.
Let's have some fun. Let's get the car started. Here to run.
Yep.
Here, so you can watch my pour.
Money shot.
You want to do the honors?
This is such a good feeling. Antonio,
Yeah.
you want to watch the under the hood?
What? You got a holder.
Poisoning ourselves, and Antonio turns the fan on. What we're trying to do is just purge the cooling system, make sure the thermostat opens and it doesn't overheat. In my younger years, I drove cars that ran way worse than this.
You still do today.
That red and white Ford. That's a 1977 Ford Highboy, and Highboys were a limited edition four-wheel drive Ford, and they went back to the round headlights instead of square, and they were lifted, and there were some other things to it. But a Microsoft guy called me that I had worked on, or I bought a vehicle from him 8-9 years ago, and he really liked me and remembered me, and he called me and said, hey, I've got this truck in my garage that I'm just done with. I'm washing my hands with. I want you to buy it. And I said, I'm not looking for another project right now. I don't have that kind of money. And he says, I'm gonna make you a deal you can't turn down. So I'm like, fine, I'll come up and look at it. Antonio and I went and looked. Antonio, did we film that?
No. Actually, unfortunately, we didn't.
I've got it on Facebook. So
Oh,
I
that's
didn't
right,
think,
yeah.
So we go up there. I had no idea. I'm expecting a piece of shit truck. This truck
We didn't
is-
even see the truck yet. We'd seen the engine first.
Saw the engine first.
It was a crate engine, completely done, like
It's a $20,000
Immaculate.
engine.
immaculate.
And he had a transmission that had been custom built for us too. This engine alone, it's 20 grand worth of engine. The truck, the front end wasn't on it, the engine wasn't in it. It's
real good.
It's Edelbrock heads. I mean, this engine is just insane. Transmission was built for it. This truck, the body of it, the body and paint are all original. Never had any paint work done. He took the front end off it. Seats are like brand new. He had the frame off. The frame has been coated and painted. All new suspension, all new brakes. Wheels and tires. I mean, he's got these Cooper tires. He's got $2,500 in wheels and tires here, and he was just done with it. He was frustrated by it. He couldn't get done, and he says $3,500. I'm like, what? $3,500? This is a $45,000 to $50,000 truck. As soon as we fire it up, like, and I told him, I said, man, I got to give you more than that for it. I can't give you $3,500. And he's like, well, take care of me on the back end when it's done then. He says, but Jason, I've worked for Microsoft since '96. I'm fine. So I was like, and we were at his house.
Yeah.
He had a Audi TT.
A special edition Audi TT that was,
It was the 5-cylinder.
I believe so, yeah.
The race edition.
Yep.
He had RC airplanes that were like,
Yeah, they're 4 feet long.
they're 4 feet wide. Like, he had 10 of them in his garage. Like, this guy had in his $6 million house. So, thank you to him.
Right, this one's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We were ready. It's got the brains for it. We're ready to just plug and
Oh
play.
yeah, it came with the fuel injection system, full fuel injection. It's got $3,500 worth of fuel injection, painless wiring harness. Like, I mean, we just need to get the Aston off the rack to pull this in for 2 weekends, and this is done. And this one, I think this truck is nice enough. As a survivor, I think it's nice enough to send it to Barrett Jackson. Also, I just noticed it has air ride on the rear. That's another $2,800 plus putting it in. Yeah, I'm not an old truck guy, but this is a nice truck. It doesn't need that much. Pro Comp shocks. This truck is just awesome. This is actually what the original Bigfoot was based off of. This truck is gonna go to the best home possible, and we're gonna do it to the highest quality because, well, really, it deserves it. And everything's here. All the parts are here. The fenders are right here. The hood is right there. It's gonna need a little cleanup work. Like on the fender, there's some chips down towards the edge. But it's 1977, and that's the original paint. So, I mean, this truck is really, it's gonna be something when we're done with it. It's next in line after the Aston. This will be coming up next.